Hello everyone, my name is Nur Safia binti Lalim, metric number 145873 from group 53 of LSP300. So recently, I've been very concerned about the fact that mannerism is no longer applied to some of the people, no matter if it is within an older generation or young generation. It seems like it has lost its importance in most people's eyes. In fact, things such as cursing and doing bad things behind other people's back has become normal habit to our society. Thus today, I will talk about the 3 main things that I dislike the most about people. And of course, it has something to do with mannerism and respect. So, the first thing that I dislike the most about people is dishonesty. When we're talking about dishonesty, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? Cheating, lying, or manipulative? I believe that any one of you will answer the same as any of the 3. But for me, the first thing that comes into my mind is untrustworthy. Dishonesty will break the trust between human beings, and this will make life much more complicated. Why I said that is because once we figure out that we have been cheated by someone, we can no longer trust anybody or any words that coming out from that particular person. People who ever face dishonesty by their close family members, friends, or lover will tend to be less depending on other people, which means they will mostly like to do things by their own and find the truth of everything by their own. This is because once the trust that you always had has disappeared, it will be hard to rebuild it again. But what about the people who lie just for the sake of not wanting to hurt somebody? Well, first of all, we have to bear in our mind that a lie is still a lie, and people will eventually know about it at the end of the day. Just remember one thing: truth is hurts, but lie hurts more. Now we will move to the second point, which is backbiting. Backbiting is basically an action where a person slanders someone in their absence. In my opinion, this kind of behavior is very unacceptable, and people should stop doing it in their life. The reason why I dislike this behavior so much is because I think that they have no rights to talk about other people's life. In fact, the thing that those people should focus on more is their own life. Logically thinking, why would you talk bad about other people behind their back? What benefits that you would gain? For me, there is no benefits at all, but has a lot of bad effects. For example, by doing backbiting, someone's relationship or friendship can be ruined out. People will also have a bad impression towards you. Trust me, if you keep doing it, other people will eventually lose their respect towards you, and at the end of the day, you will be all alone without having anyone beside you. Basically, people who talk behind your back do it for 3 reasons, which is when they cannot reach your level, when they don't have what you have, and when they try to copy your lifestyle but can't. Thus, we should avoid this kind of behavior because it can give bad effects to so many people. Lastly, what I dislike the most about people is when they do chronic cursing or swearing. I believe the way we speak and the way we use our language can define our real personality. By doing too much cursing, someone's feeling can be hurt without us realizing. However, Dr. Richard Stephens, 2021, a senior lecturer in psychology at Keele University, has said in a statement that swearing can be an effective and readily available short-term pain reliever. For example, you are in a situation where there is no medical care or painkillers, but if you are used to swearing all the time, then you will not get the same effects. Thus, cursing is fine to release the tension that had been bottled up inside your heart, but it can also lose its effectiveness if it was done too much. We could also possibly unknowingly offend other people. So to avoid hurting other people's feelings, we should think first before we speak. and avoid cursing too often. In conclusion, to be a better person, we should avoid things such as lying, backbiting, or chronic cursing. I know that nobody is perfect in this world, but why don't we try to be the best version of ourselves? Living a life is not just about being perfect and flawless, but living a life is about how we accept our weakness and try to fix it for the better future. Thus, I urge all of you to always try your best to avoid bad behavior, to always forgive, and to always willing to change for the better.